Wow, the WBC make it official. They said that Jake Paul versus HASIM RAHMAN Jr. After they fight, if Jake Paul wins, he's going to be ranked. That's what I want to talk about in this video. Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Let me jump into it. Mauricio Sulaiman, WBC, World Boxing Council President. This is what he had to say on his verified account. Coming August 6th, and he tagged him, Jake Paul will take on HASIM RAHMAN Jr. And he tagged Jake Paul. You guys will see it on the screen. But he didn't tag HASIM RAHMAN Jr. Really weird. But coming August 6th, Jake Paul will take on HASIM RAHMAN Jr. Winning this fight will earn him a WBC boxing ranking. Hashtag Paul Rahman Jr. And then he tagged Showtime Boxing. Wow. So there it is. Mauricio Sulaiman, his organization, they said, should Jake Paul win this fight on Showtime Boxing pay-per-view, that they will rank him. Now, I'm not sure if this means top 10 ranking. He didn't really specify. But I want to know from you guys in the comment section what you feel about that. My thoughts at this point, there's nothing the WBC can do in the world of boxing that would remotely, and I do mean remotely, like surprise me. Anything from giving Jamal Charlo a Juneteenth belt, and they have, a black hand breaking through shackles on Juneteenth because the fight was in Texas, and Juneteenth week, you have a company founded in Mexico, and they, it would even be one thing if for the Juneteenth belt, if they commission maybe a popular black African-American artist and had them design it, but that's not the case. So from decisions like that, but even worse, you can feel whatever you want about the Juneteenth belt, but situations like Canelo failed a drug test, literally failed, and Mauricio Sulaiman immediately went to bat for payday. You want payday? I know that. Canelo Alvarez. He says basically Canelo's innocent. He's an upstanding person and man. And he says, I believe him, and all these types of things. And he also did this. So Canelo's from Guadalajara, Mexico. There's a female fighter also from Mexico. I think Alejandra Jimenez. And he did the same thing. He said he knows Jimenez's family because she fought Franchon Cruz Dezern in women's boxing. And it was controversial, her winning, but they said she won after she failed a drug test, right? They took a month of Sundays to actually give Franchon Cruz Dezern, who should have won the fight to begin with, her belt, but definitely after a person fails a drug test. So these are the types of moves that the WBC, nothing can shock me that they're doing. Franchon Cruz Dezern, she took a loss, and then they didn't give her the belt back, even when they found out the chick had failed for a drug test. And it was like they were waiting, trying to find some type of clue or evidence that would exonerate Jimenez. Like, what part of the game is that where a sanctioning body sees a fighter fail a drug test? Mind you, if someone's going to do drugs, they're probably not going to tell you. It's like there could be a coworker that you work with and they abuse their wife, like domestic violence, right? They're probably not going to just bring it up and say, oh, hey, last night I beat my girlfriend or I beat my wife and she's afraid of me. That's just not conversations. And in the same vein, if somebody's doing PEDs, performance enhancing drugs, if somebody's doing steroids, they're probably not going to be chomping at the bit to let people know. So if you're not part of that camp, if you're not part of the, execution of it or the injection of it or whatever the substance is, then how would you know what people are doing? So to see Mauricio Sulaiman in recent years do these types of things and go to bat for people who fail drug tests and then up the level of clenbuterol that you can have after, I believe it was about 5 Mexican fighters failed drug tests with clenbuterol, including Canelo Promotions fighter Julio Cesar Martinez, Canelo himself, Francisco Vargas. There's a couple people, right? I think maybe Ray Vargas, possibly, right? And then now, he's saying he's sanctioning Jake Paul. And the other thing is how he framed the tweet. He didn't really elaborate, but he says if Jake Paul wins, then Jake Paul will be ranked. But HASIM Rahman's coming off a loss. So I understand, first of all, let's be clear and let's understand this. I'm going to support the fight. I'm not mad at the fight. I actually like the fight. I think it's tougher than Tommy Fury, aka Tommy Fumbles. So I have no problem with Jake Paul taking the fight. But at the end of the day, I am a realist. HASIM Rahman Jr. is coming off a loss to Tommy Morrison's son, right? Where he was stopped. How are you going to send a tweet that says, if Jake Paul wins, he will be ranked? But where is HASIM Rahman even ranked? You see what I'm saying? And how do you necessarily, I understand his journey's different. He's a YouTuber and stuff like that. But I'm just trying to understand, how does beating a guy coming directly off of a loss, which for Jake Paul is still a step up in class because the two have apparently sparred before and he's fighting a bigger guy and a real boxer. But there are little stipulations. They're saying there's a weight clause stipulation and things like that. So it seems weird that you get ranked off of this. And what if HASIM Rahman Jr., the tweet doesn't say anything about if Rahman wins. So is it a one-way street? Only if Jake Paul beats and knocks out HASIM Rahman or beats him, he gets ranked, but HASIM Rahman doesn't get ranked? I mean, it's just highly confusing. The other thing for me, and maybe it's my own ignorance, but I don't even know what weight class they're fighting at because there's weight stipulations and stuff. It sounds like he's a cruiserweight, but they're fighting at heavyweight and there's weight restrictions and same-day weigh-ins. So it's like, what division does he get ranked for that? Just all highly confusing stuff, if you ask me. But again, I expect nothing less at this point from the WBC. From calling Devin Haney the Pride champion, there's a whole confusion about who was undisputed. There shouldn't have been a confusion because you didn't give Devin Haney the opportunity. Now Devin Haney's undisputed. He said he didn't want to be franchise champion. So what is the franchise champion at lightweight just disappear? These are the complexities that the WBC have brought to boxing. And then every time they're interviewed or drilled by a reporter, they act like the boxing media or boxing fans are the lunatics and we don't understand how things work. But the reality is you're bending the rules when you want them. You're ranking who you want. As the saying goes, money talks. Let me know what you feel about Jake Paul. If he beats HASIM Rahman, he gets ranked in some division, in some spot. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. SLC, subscribe, like, and comment, and I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new interactive and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.